(6:45). This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The news edited by Danushka Medavala, read by Soundi Thavam. The discussion with the village goes to Nuwara today. A committee has been appointed to identify those who spread false information regarding Buddhism. The UK High Court has acquitted the former Minister Councillor Major General Priyanka Fernando. Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa will hold bilateral discussions today with his Bangladesh counterpart Sheikh Hasina. Several bilateral agreements will also be signed with Bangladesh today. Former Minister Ravi Karunanayaka and 7 others to be produced before the Colombo High Court on March 25th. In world news, 19 die in Madagascar after eating turtle flesh. The 15th in the series of Discussion with the Village program will be held and presided over by President Gotabaya Rajapaksa today in the Yomuvelt village in the Nuwara district. People's representatives, including ministers, MPs, ministry secretaries and heads of institutions, are to participate in this public forum. The goal of the Discussion with the Village program is for the President to meet the grassroots level workers and witness the difficulties they face in order to uplift the rural sector. The rural folk, which constitute about 75% of the population of Sri Lanka, still suffer from a wide variety of problems, including economic and social issues. Landlessness, absence of proper title deeds, shortage of water for drinking and cultivation purposes, undeveloped status of roads and other transport issues, health and education issues, the human-elephant conflict and bureaucratic lethargy are a few of the major issues affecting them. The UK High Court has quashed the conviction made by the Magistrates Court on December 6, 2019 and acquitted the former Minister Councillor Defence of Sri Lanka High Commission in UK, Major General Priyanka Fernando. The High Court has made this verdict after an appeal made by Major General Priyanka Fernando. The High Commission of Sri Lanka in London said the defendants, who are pro-LTT demonstrators who staged protests in front of the Sri Lanka High Commission in London on Sri Lanka's 70th Independence Day on February 4, 2018, were ordered to pay costs to Major General Fernando. The High Court compellingly rejected the arguments of the defendants and, accepting the arguments on behalf of Major General Fernando, upheld the traditional views on diplomatic immunity as contained in the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations of 1961, to which both Sri Lanka and the UK are states parties. Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa, who is on a 2-day official visit to Bangladesh, will hold bilateral discussions with his Bangladesh counterpart Sheikh Hasina. The talks will be held at the Bangladesh Prime Minister's office. Several bilateral agreements will also be signed afterwards. Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa arrived in Dhaka yesterday to attend the celebrations of the birth centenary of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and the Golden Jubilee of Bangladesh's independence. Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa will hold bilateral discussions with Bangladesh's President Mohammad Abdul Hamid on several important issues, including agriculture, trade and investments. Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa, while reiterating that Sri Lanka will stand side by side with Bangladesh to achieve greater freedom and prosperity, said that objectives of economic transformation, poverty alleviation and achieving the sustainable development goals remain key priorities in the middle of great challenges for the two nations. This news broadcast comes to you from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.
HDFC Smart Goals. All it takes is 3 years.
A committee has been appointed to identify the persons who spread false information regarding Buddhism. The Buddhist Advisory Committee had gathered at the Presidential Secretariat yesterday. This committee has been appointed after a request made by the Mahanayaka Theras of the tri-chapters to the President. The committee was set up to promptly recommend the actions to be taken against the persons who spread false ideologies and misinterpret Lord Buddha, Buddhist culture and the Buddhist sacred sites. Sri Lanka is the home of Theravada Buddhism. Some individuals pretending to be Buddhist monks are trying to misinterpret the main teachings of Buddhism. Foreign Minister Dinesh Gunawardena says that the allegations of human rights abuses in Sri Lanka by several countries, including the UK, Canada and Germany, is an action taken for political purposes by concealing the truth. A vote is scheduled to be held on Monday on the allegations made by several countries against Sri Lanka at the 46th session of the UN Human Rights Council in Geneva. Responding to a question raised by journalists at the Foreign Ministry in this regard yesterday, the minister pointed out that it is not the responsibility of an internationally recognized Human Rights Council to accuse or take a vote on the internal affairs of our country. The minister said that over the years, various allegations have been levelled against our country, alleging human rights abuses. We have been cautious about this. After the government was elected, a presidential commission has been appointed to investigate human rights allegations. Funds have been allocated from the budget to activate the Office on Missing Persons. While the present government was taking a number of such positive steps, it was not fair to ignore it and accuse us repeatedly in various ways at the Human Rights Council in Geneva. That's local news.
Darling, our daughter has top O-level results. Do you know what this means?
Yes, just 3 years and she'll be going abroad for her degree.
For which we'll need a bank loan.
But is a normal loan the smartest option?
What else?
The smartest way is to start an HDFC Smart Goals account.
Let your child begin their degree with no delays. Start an HDFC Smart Goals account. Call 2356 888.
Honey, you're so smart.
HDFC Smart Goals. All it takes is 3 years.
A mother knows the pain of each member of the family. Siddha Lepa, the trusted relief for aches and pains.
An effective therapy for relief from cold, sneezing, flu, headaches, swelling due to toothaches, rheumatic, discomforts, and muscular aches and pains. Siddha Lepa, the Veda Mahatmya in every home.
The main news story is brought to you by Siddha Lepa Veda Mahatmya.
The Colombo High Court trial at bar yesterday directed the Superintendent of Prisons to produce 8 persons, including former Finance Minister Ravi Karunanayake, in court on March 25th in connection with the case related to the alleged frauds that took place at the third bond auction held on March 31st, 2016. The case was taken up before the Colombo High Court trial at bar bench, comprising High Court judges Amal Ranaraja, Namal Balalle and Aditya Patabandike. When the case was taken up yesterday, Jeffrey Joseph Aloysius, Arjun Aloysius and Kasun Palisena, who were imprisoned in another bond scam case, were produced before court, while former Minister Ravi Karunanayake was not produced. The bench ordered that the case can be taken up again on March 25th, as all the accused who were in jail due to problems in filing summons had not been produced before the court. And that came to you in the main news story.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddha Lepa Veda Mahatmya. Brush your teeth twice a day for healthy teeth and gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, your trusted brands in oral care for many years.
Supiriviki Ayurvedic toothpaste for adults. Kakulu Ayurvedic toothpaste for kids. 9 Ayurvedic ingredients of Supiriviki will protect your teeth and strengthen your gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, products from Siddha Lepa.
Moving on to Watchlight, the consumers complained that the price of rice varieties are being increased in some private sales outlets. It is understood that some errant traders are increasing the price of rice arbitrarily without considering the government-controlled prices. This is for the attention of the Consumer Affairs Authority and came to you in Watchlight.
World News. Brought to you by courtesy of...
From the first step you take till the time we meet, the trusted leader prioritizes you always.
All you need under one roof. People's Leasing, the trusted leader.
Making headlines this morning, 19 die in Madagascar after eating turtle flesh. After fiery start, US officials conclude tough talks with China in Alaska. Biden steps up family expulsions as US-Mexico border rivals keep climbing. 19 people, 9 of them children, have died from food poisoning in Madagascar after eating a turtle, sources said Thursday. 34 people were hospitalized on Monday in the east of the island after eating the protected species, the Health and Food Security Control Agency said. 10 of them died, it said. Another 9 people, all of them children, died at home after eating meat from the same turtle, the region's governor said. Health authorities have warned against eating turtles, as well as 2 other dozens of species of fish which feed on algae that can be toxic during the November-March hot season. The US and Chinese officials concluded talks on Friday, what Washington called tough and direct in Alaska, which laid bare the depth of tensions between the world's 2 largest economies at the outset of the Biden administration. The 2 days of meetings, the first high-level in-person talks since President Joe Biden took office, wrapped up after a rare and fiery kickoff on Thursday when the 2 sides publicly skewed each other's policies in front of TV cameras. The run-up to the discussions in Anchorage, which followed visits by US officials to allies Japan and South Korea, was marked by a flurry of moves by Washington that showed it was taking a firm stance, as well as by blunt talks from Beijing, warning the United States to discard illusions that it would compromise. The United States is expelling migrants to Mexico, far from where they are caught crossing the border, according to Reuters witnesses, in a move that circumvents the refusal of authorities in the Mexican state of Tamaulipas, who stopped accepting the return of migrant families with younger children. The practice is a sign that President Joe Biden is toughening his approach to the growing humanitarian crisis on the US-Mexican border after his administration's entreaties for Central American migrants to stay home after having failed to stop thousands from heading north. Back to the headlines of the world news. 19 died in Madagascar after eating turtle flesh. After fiery start, US officials conclude tough talks with China in Alaska. And Biden steps up family expulsions as US-Mexico border rivals keep climbing. That concludes this bulletin of world news.
World News. Brought to you by courtesy of...
From the first step you take till the time we meet, the trusted leader prioritizes you always.
All you need under one roof. People's Leasing, the trusted leader.
Development News is brought to you by Nivea along with CIB. Valuable gift vouchers for every bill payment and 20% discount for bank card holders during 16th to 30th March. Our product, our place. CIB.
The Telecommunications Regulatory Commission of Sri Lanka says it has issued a directive to all operators to respond with unlimited internet packages by the 1st of next month. The Commission said it is currently in the process of assessing packages submitted by operators. It said consumers could expect to have the first round of unlimited plans by April and came to you in Development News.
Development News was brought to you by Nivea along with CIB. Valuable gift vouchers for every bill payment and 20% discount for bank card holders during 16th to 30th March. Our product, our place. CIB.
On to sports news. Sri Lanka Legends have qualified for the finals of the Unacademy Road Safety Series tournament. The semi-final match was played in Raipur yesterday against South African Legends. Sri Lanka Legends won the toss and chose to field first. South African Legends scored 125 runs all out in their allotted 20 overs. Nuwan Kulasekara took 5 wickets for 25 runs. In reply, Sri Lanka hit the target score, losing just 2 wickets and with 16 balls remaining. Chintaka Jasinghe has made a brilliant and fast 47 runs. Upul Tharanga scored 39 runs. Nuwan Kulasekara was adjudged as the man of the match. That's sports news. We look at business news next.
Contributory deposit of 1,000 rupees from NSB when your child enters grade 1. Open a Hapan Children's Service account for your kid today. Higher interest. Conditions apply.
Business News. Sponsored by National Savings Bank. The safest place for your money.
A leader in plastic bottle recycling, Eco Spindles Private Limited, launched its Waste to Value app at a special launch event held at the Hilton Colombo Residences. Coinciding with the Global Recycling Day, the launch of Waste to Value expects to encourage responsible plastic recycling among the public and further consolidate the recyclable waste collection efforts within the country. That's business news, economic news up next.
Business News. Sponsored by National Savings Bank. The safest place for your money.
Contributory deposit of 1,000 rupees from NSB when your child enters grade 1. Open a Hapan Children's Service account for your kid today. Higher interest. Conditions apply.
Economic news. Courtesy of
Just move on Wheel Time, save more, LOLC Wheel Time. Paying the premium for transactions, simply save now Wheel Time. Day night, no trouble for your transactions, LOLC Wheel Time. Download LOLC Finance real-time app for your LOLC savings account. Attractive interest rates, transactions anytime, anywhere with a zero cost and more benefits.
The Minister of Agriculture, Mahindananda Alutgamage, said the country will be made self-sufficient in agriculture by giving priority to the voice, experience, ideas and suggestions of farmers. He made this disclosure when he met with the officials of the Anuradhapura District Agrarian Federation and the representatives of the Farmers Associations recently in the Anuradhapura Agrarian Services Centre. Minister Alutgamage addressed irrigation, land and many other problems faced by the farming community in the Anuradhapura district and provided solutions to their issues. The government will provide all facilities to the farmer and the farmer should cultivate and increase the national produce of the country, the minister said. That's economic news.
Congratulations on your promotion. When will be our treat, huh?
How about today?
Oh no, I was just joking.
It's fine. I have my LOLC credit card with me. Let's go out today.
Introducing LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
On to the weather report. Showers or thundershowers will occur at several places over most parts of the island during the evening or night. Heavy falls above 100 millimeters can be expected at some places in the Sabaragamuwa and Central provinces and in the Galle and Matara districts. A few showers will occur in the Batticaloa, Ampara and Hambantota districts during the morning. Misty conditions can be expected at some places in the Central, Sabaragamuwa and Western provinces during the morning as well. To conclude this bulletin of news, a recap of the headlines. The discussion with the village goes to Nuwara today. A committee has been appointed to identify those who spread false information regarding Buddhism. The UK High Court has acquitted the former Minister Councillor, Major General Priyanka Fernando. Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa will hold bilateral discussions today with his Bangladesh counterpart Sheikh Hasina. Several bilateral agreements will also be signed with Bangladesh today. Former Minister Ravi Karunanayaka and 7 others to be produced before the Colombo High Court on March 25th. And 19 die in Madagascar after eating turtle flesh. That concludes this morning's news broadcast, and now it's back to your host and my good friend, Victor Raj, to keep you well entertained this Saturday morning. Good morning, Victor, and it's all yours.